had a rough day today. Just feeling good in practice and got off to a pretty good start in the first moto, and about 4 laps in, had a little bobble and crash, and unfortunately ran through my shoulder a little bit. So we're not sure of the extent of it, but hopefully to be back as soon as possible.
RedBud was one for the books for me today. It wasn't really that great. I guess I didn't hit any tractors, so that's good once again. I'm still keeping that streak alive. But I went 10-12 today and just was not on pace today, man. It was a rough day for me. We kind of struggled setting the bike up. Like during the week, we went one direction, and then we come here, and it's actually the complete opposite of where we needed to go. So we were just kind of fighting stuff all day, and I just didn't have it today, man. I was tired of that second moto, and just overall was not a good day for me. But I mean, I'm healthy. I can't complain. We're going into Southwick with all fresh and you know, no lingering, nagging injuries or anything like that. So it always could be worse, but man, it's tough going 10-12. Most definitely.
It was good. Qualifying was pretty good. I qualified like, I don't know, 12 or something. And we were all really close. So yeah, it was good qualifying. And then first moto, for some reason I keep going down on the start. So I came from probably mid-30s to 12th. I feel like I rode pretty good. So yeah. Second moto, got a good start. I ran over this guy's bike over here. Jamar fell right in front of me. I got passed by a couple people, and then I just kind of stayed where I was, tried to make a few passes. I was losing time when I tried to go to a different line, so I kind of just settled in. And yeah, I mean, I feel like my speed's good, and we'll be coming out Southwick, coming out swinging. So.
Did you have a lot of people here today?
Yeah. It's weird because there's like 3 Midwest races. So there's Millville here and Indiana. So yeah, but this track, I love this track, and everyone was actually pretty good here today. I was surprised. It was pretty rough, and I feel like the second one was a little one line a little bit, but yeah, this track's awesome. I think I was the first one to jump the leaf in the first practice, so that was actually one of my goals today, was to jump that. So got that done, and I got top 10 overall, so I think I was 9th, so it's good.
It was all right. Qualified decent. Everybody was really close in qualifying. Starts, both motos were really good. I was second both times. I almost had the whole shot in the second moto. But first moto was good. Just didn't really have the speed that those guys had the first bit of the moto. Rode good, but did not quite have their speed, and still had pressure from a lot of like those Mirandas and Plessinger that were all over me there, like halfway through the moto. So I had pressure from a bunch of guys, and ended up 4th that moto. Second moto, almost got the whole shot, and Martin fell in the first turn, ran over his bike, and got like a buck, and then somebody was coming around the outside, and I clipped their back wheel, and went down. I would have been probably 2nd or 3rd, because whenever he went down, if I would have been able to like save it, I would have gotten past by a few guys around the outside, but I still would have been like top 3. But yeah, went down and was dead last. Like I almost got hit by a few guys. My bike did get hit, so I had to wait until everybody went by, basically, because I was just trying to dodge them, and everybody was trying to dodge me. And then just rode. Went really hard for the first 15 minutes to try to catch those, to try to pass as many guys as I could while everybody was kind of bunched up. And then I think that I went so hard at the beginning that I kind of hit like a little bit of a dead spot about 15 minutes in, and just kind of had to regroup for a couple laps, and then got regrouped and rode good at the end. But about 14th that moto, so I don't know, I was probably 7th or 8th overall, if I had to guess. But yeah, it kind of sucks because the way that the points ended up, the way that the overall ended up was like, if I could have just pretty much rode up there and got anywhere inside the top 5, then I probably would have gotten on the podium. So that kind of sucks, but oh well, my starts were both good all day, so that's I guess a positive.
Hey, did you have to change your riding style because of your radiator shroud in that first moto?
Oh yeah, my radiator shroud in the first moto. I didn't really have to change a lot, just it was every single left-hand turn was not good. Like every single left-hand turn, I would either have my leg on it, or I would have to put it kind of to the side so it didn't hit it, and yeah, it was sticking out. So it definitely bothered me for the first like 10 minutes of it, and then I kind of got used to it, and I kind of figured out what to do, but I was trying to bend it back with my knee in the air, and it just wasn't working. So yeah, that for about 10 minutes that did like really distract me, and then I kind of got used to it and was able to just kind of, I guess, work around it.
Was learning day again. Track was really cheap this morning, and yeah, struggling a little bit with the bike last weekend. So we make big change this week, especially because I was riding a little bit too soft, and we went a little bit stiffer on both shock and fork, and yeah, this morning struggling a little bit with that because I was not feeling really good on the bike, but we find something good for the first moto. But I got a not so good start, and I had to fight with the guy. It was not easy, difficult to pass. I make all the moto behind Faulkner, not really difficult to pass. And for the second moto, we find a really good setting on my bike, so I was really happy about that. I don't take a really good start again, so I really need to work on that. And I battled all the motor with all the guy and finished 4th, so 5 F4. I don't know what I make overall. Yeah, it's better than last weekend, because last weekend, you know, was really difficult. I was at the point that I missed a little bit home, and I was not really enjoying what I did, especially because we move on the East Coast, and yeah, it's not easy. It's a lot of moving in 1 year, and it's a lot of learning every time with different people. So yeah, it was not easy. I was really mentally, I was really bad last week, and so it's good to be back on front this weekend. I'm a little bit unhappy to be on the podium, but
hey, one thing that everyone has wondered about is how you will do in the heat here.
What?
Like the hot weather. Has it been a problem for you at all?
No, it's really not a problem, because we used to ride in Europe. We used to have some pretty hot days sometime, and no, it's not a problem. It's just a little bit everything, you know. Every weekend I have to time 15 minutes for learning the track that all the riders know from so many years. So that's really not easy for me, and especially when you had like the last 3 races, the morning in the mud, and after the dirt get more dry and much better. So yeah, it's many small things that I need to figure out. But this weekend was much better.
You know, RedBud's always fun. You know, I think everyone looks forward to coming here. The track's good. Fans are awesome. They're drunk cheering, so that's awesome. They're probably one of the loudest crowds of the year. So we get into it. We race harder just due to that. So it was good though. It was 4th fastest in practice. Got the whole shot in Moto 1, and Zach was all over me, and Alex was right there too. So they were keeping me honest the whole moto, and I was like, dang it, man, and pushed hard and was able to get the win. And Moto 2 got the whole shot, went down in the 2nd turn. Unfortunately, I lost the front and went from like 40th back up to 8th, I think. So it's pretty mind-blowing. I still got 3rd overall with 1/8 for 3rd, so I'll take it. And I know lots of racing left, and we got lots of things we can work on and get better.
Yeah, we're here at RedBud, and you know, qualifying good in practice. Well, first practice a little iffy. Just the shadows are pretty bad and stuff early in the morning, and then in the second practice, so we had a good gate pick and lined up right between Zach and Jeremy, and basically started like that, 1, 2, 3, and whole moto, like we were basically just 1, 2, 3, and finished like that. But for whatever reason today, the lappers were like terrible. I mean, it was like I lose 5 seconds in one section sometimes, and there were some new guys that I haven't seen before that like just totally disobeyed and didn't even pay attention to the blue flag. So that was kind of frustrating, because we're like in a battle for the top 3 and in points and in championship, and it's like these guys are just riding around. But so yeah, 3rd in the first moto, and then 2nd moto, made some changes to the bike and just to settle the bike down a little bit, and just did the parade lap, and I was like, yeah, this is going to be a good moto, and came off to a good start. And Jeremy just nudged me out for the whole shot, and then he tipped over, and actually I saw him tipping over the first corner, and I'm like, what a goon. I couldn't believe he tipped over there. So, but then it gave me the lead, and had a little battle with Mitchell Harrison, and then kind of just got the lead and checked out. And I think for 25 minutes was able to hold on to the lead and just trying a different line in the sand corner before the rollers, and front end just kind of washed, and that was basically it. That was about it. And tried to pass you know, Mitchell and Zach, but it was pretty tough to pass today, and I basically just kind of, you know, brain fart, and it was my fault. So kind of bummed about that because it should have been a 3-1 day, but 3-3 on the day, second overall. Can't complain too much. So.
A really good day. Qualified on pole and was able to get off to a really good start in the first moto, and battled J-Mart for the distance and take a second place. And then the second moto, got a terrible start. Was like maybe 10th or 12th, and then came through to third, and then Alex kind of threw it away there at the end, and passed him and Mitchell to take the win. So a really good day to go 2-1 overall at RedBud. It's one of the most coveted races on the schedule, so a win here, I feel really good about that.
Hey, you really had to fight for both of those though. So it seemed like you were a little gassed at the end.
Yeah, it was definitely a tough day. I got an ear infection on Thursday somehow, and was just struggling for air, really. I don't know. It's just been sick like 3 times this season, so it's a little bit frustrating, but at the same time, I'm still getting it done, even when I am sick, so it feels really good. And I'll take some time this week and get well, and then we have a weekend off for Southwick, so it'll be nice.
Well, a good weekend in RedBud. You know, it's good to be back almost where I belong, and the feeling, you know, on the bike was much better. I was fast in practice, and it felt good. The leg, you know, the knee is a lot stronger, and I could feel it this week. You know, after I tweaked the knee, my leg was just super weak, and you know, just even like pulling the leg up and in the corners and stuff like that, I was not able to do that. So we've been working, you know, really good with the people around me, and you know, it's paying up this weekend. So we'll keep charging, keep training, and you know, we're on the good way, you know, to get on podiums and see how it goes.
Have you had to change anything during the week?
Right now?
Yeah, like right now, like have you changed anything since you hurt your knee?
Oh yeah, I mean, I've done different exercises to get the knee stronger and get just more confidence and more strength. That's it. And the riding too. I mean, nothing else I could do, and it's been feeling much better. So that was the goal. It was tough for a week or two. So right now it's much better. So I'm almost back to normal.
Hey, it was awesome. First time we got a 1-1 here in RedBud. First time I think I've gotten the overall here, so it's something I've been looking for. Fans were rowdy as all heck, and we just had a mistake-free day. That's what we got to have now. We get the overall in this 450 class, you know, with all the good guys racing. So, you know, decent starts and good passes early on in the races, and got it done.
Championship leader again, and by a pretty good margin. Do you change anything at all now?
No, just gotta keep doing what we're doing, and as you can see, one little crash cost 2 points, and it's tight right now. So take what we can get and run with it.